In today's video, I will share practical tips to capture beautiful Christmas themed photos right at your home. Whether it's your Christmas tree, the decoration, festive foods, or even cozy holiday moments. I will also break down the composition techniques to make your photos stand out. So grab your camera or smartphone and let's dive in. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Anshu and I have been a photographer for over 15 years now. If you're new here, then please do consider subscribing to my channel. It helps me immensely to continue making videos like this. If you're looking at taking holidays photos this festive season, then you're at the right place. Today I'm going to show you my favorite tips and techniques which you can go ahead and try out during these festive season. So I know clicking holiday photos can really be overwhelming at times, seeing so much of decoration, so many of festive themes around your house as well as outdoor. It can really be a little tricky in terms of what you should be clicking. So today I'm giving you 3 very creative ideas which you can try out right at home with all the festive things you have at home. And you don't even need too many things. With just a basic setup, you can create some amazing holiday snaps. Okay, so let's start with the centerpiece of the holiday. That's the Christmas tree. I went ahead and put up a Christmas tree during this period with the help of my daughter. The tree, when I was putting up the tree, it was slightly away from any windows or natural light. So I will give you some tips in terms of how best you can utilize photographing your tree. So one of the tips when you are going ahead and clicking your tree is using some kind of a natural light. I know most of the time it may not be possible. In fact, I put my Christmas tree away from a window, so it was a little tricky for me to go ahead and click, but I will give you an idea in terms of how you can even create some amazing shots with the right lighting. So one of my favorite techniques of clicking a Christmas tree is zooming on the ornaments. Now, by zooming on the ornaments or the Christmas decorations with a blurred background is something which is like one of my favorite ways to click a Christmas tree. And you can create this effect by setting your camera to a wider aperture, maybe something like 2.8 or even lower than that. Or you can even use a portrait mode on your phone. Now, what this does is it will completely blur the background and leave out any distractions so that you can focus on some of the details in your Christmas tree. One of my technique is like I try to focus on a single ornament, maybe some ornament which kind of tells a story. So in this case, I clicked on an ornament which was hand painted by my daughter, and it really tells a story about this Christmas tree and also evokes emotion in terms of how we sat down and painted that ornament. So try to click something which really is kind of important to you or has some emotional attachment to you, and then you can isolate that particular ornament and blur the background. So this is one of my favorite ways of clicking a Christmas tree. Now, another technique which I use to click Christmas trees is also use natural light. So try to place your Christmas tree next to a window which will give that nice kind of a look which is like will illuminate your ornaments. In case if you're not able to find natural light or you're not able to place your Christmas tree next to a window, then use some kind of a artificial light. Now, the light which I am using currently is my go-to light for a lot of photographies these days, and though I exclusively bought this light only to shoot videos, I have also started using this for many of my photos. So in this particular example, I used this light and placed it behind the Christmas trees. So it gave a nice ambient effect to the Christmas tree, and then I was able to focus on some of the ornaments and isolate them. the next creative idea, which is also one of my favorite, is going ahead and clicking a lot of Christmas related festive decors or things which you have at home. So I really love clicking, say, snow globes and any kind of a festive gingerbread houses, toys, or things which are more like a representation of Christmas. So in this particular technique, I have used the same Christmas tree as the backdrop, and then I try to click some of the still life to create that amazing bokeh effect in the background. Now you can look for any festive things around your home, say like snow globes, ornaments, any decoration, and then try setting your decors against the Christmas tree, or in this case, or you can even go ahead and put these ornaments or decors against a window. And what I also like at times is I like to light it with some LED lights. So even the LED lights which you are seeing in my table right here, so these are perfect, and you can use them as your backdrop, which adds a lot of bokeh. You're going ahead and clicking still lives with Christmas decor, you don't need much. So in fact, this photo is one of my favorite festive photos which I have ever clicked. Now the setup was very simple. What I have done is I have used a miniature tree, and with the help of some LED lights I was able to illuminate it from the background, and I think I was using probably a very small strobe or LED light, and I added some sprinkles of water to create that kind of a night scene effect. And this is really one of my all-time favorite festive photos which I have clicked. Okay, so the third creative idea which I have is going ahead and clicking the festive food around. So I really love clicking a lot of Christmas related food and creating that flat layout, which is one of my favorite ways to click these kinds of photo. Now in this case, what I have done is I set up this backdrop which I have painted on my own next to a window, and I didn't even bother to diffuse the light, but you can go ahead and feel free to diffuse the window light by using some kind of curtain, and then you can start adding these festive props. It can be anything which is like a representation of holidays, so it can be ornaments, holiday napkins, or anything which you really feel will add interest to this photo. And then I started adding some of these cookies, gingerbread cookies, which was really kind of adding a pop to these Christmas photos. And over past many years, I have clicked a lot of festive photos, still life during the Christmas time, and some of my favorite photos are also the photos which I have clicked showing the preparation of the food. So for example, in this photo, I was going and preparing some gingerbread cookies with my daughter, which was really one of the memorable photos which I have taken. Okay, so one final thing which I also wanted to mention is like when you're trying to capture photos like this, try to incorporate your family members, try to go ahead and click some candid photos against a tree backdrop. It really adds to those memories as you go ahead. And these photos are like more like a fun photos to click with your families, which is something I really admire. So there you have it. These are 3 creative photo ideas which you can try out during the festive season this year itself. And you don't need a lot of fancy equipment or even fancy decor or Christmas ornaments, things like that. With just a very simple setup, you can bring out that Christmas vibe in your photos. So thank you so much for being here, and I really hope you enjoyed this video with simple ideas around the Christmas time. If you did like this video, then please do consider subscribing to my channel and also give this video a like. I will see you in another video, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Have a nice one. See ya. Bye.